Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Live streaming is on.
I thought we were live streaming before. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Jitsi community call. I think a lot of our team is missing today for one reason or another. So I'll start by with the team update. I'll start from my side to get it out of the way. We did some work on backward compatibility between clients that support the multi-stream mode and clients that don't. The main goal here is to support older mobile clients because the update cycle there is slower. So this will hopefully hit mid-Jitsi with the next release. So we'll have multi-stream there and backward compat. If you have the option to just update your clients, we recommend doing that instead. But if you have your own deployment and want to use it, it's an option in Gcofo. Um, I think that's about it. And we're planning to, soon after all mobile clients are updated, to completely remove this option because it's kind of a hacking implementation in Gcofo, and we don't want that to stay there. That being said, who else has an update to get?
I just want to add to that with the next Jitsi release, we are also going to enable multi-stream support by default. That's all.
I may have a small update. Oh, actually, George, go if you want.
No, go ahead, Chris. I think you went first.
Okay. So there has been a very small issue actually with the iframe API in specific cases when basically the local storage is not supported. So if you use the iframe API on the same with the same domain for the host page and the iframe, in the same time the external storage feature, which kind of provides the local storage if it's not available in the iframe, then basically the local storage can grow infinitely, and that causes some issues that should be fixed now today. I merged PRs. It's pretty specific case, so I don't think anybody hit it. But yeah, just decided to mention.
And from my side, not a project update or something that's tangible. We are working on a tool or maybe a set of tools for call monitoring, and there is we're thinking about how to make this available to the community. So yeah, just a heads up that there will be more updates around call monitoring and what you can do to monitor your calls.
And I have a small update about how we display the tiles and how we sort the user tiles. So recently we made a change to change so that we always display the dominant speaker, especially in stage view whenever we have a lot of users on the film strip, and then because the bridge actually sends a list of all the previous speakers and they're alphabetically sorted, there is a chance that the dominant speaker is might not be visible in the film strip, and the user has to go scroll and try to figure out who the new user who's speaking. So we made some changes to make sure that the dominant speaker always available in the top few tiles so that they're visible always. And this change is going to hit Jitsi in the next release as well. And that's it.
By the way, is that I mean, if you scroll let's say to the bottom, are we still displaying it there, or we're just placing it on the top of the list?
Yeah, the user will, I mean, the user wouldn't have to scroll. They'll always be in the top few participants that are currently visible.
Oh, I see. I see. That's nice.
Do we have any more updates from the team? Looks like that's everyone on our side, so let's open it up for Q&A. Freddie has a question for George in the chat, which is, could you please share a bit more about call monitoring? It was a bit hard to hear you.
Yeah, when I say call monitoring, I'm not basically the quality of the calls, like what is your packet loss and average packet loss and things like that. This is nothing really, it's not very specific at this moment how we're going to make this tool available because it's tied to our infrastructure, but there are thoughts to like make it easier for the community to deploy such a tool and use it. So um, just wanted to give a heads up that yeah, this there's probably going to be more updates around this in the future. Freddie, did that cover your question, or is there anything else that you had in mind? Did I? Let's see. I guess Freddie, you're typing. Yeah, something of that sort. Of course, CallStats is a very rich tool. We don't hope to, with several years of development. So that's the goal is not to provide something that's equivalent, but something that can be used for like monitoring quality of calls that you have on your instance, for example. CallStats is a very elaborate system, so it's going to be hard to replace it. Sure.
Hamza has a question.
Yes, hi everyone. I actually had the same question as Freddy, but I think the answer was clear. And I just want to tell you also that we actually developed a library, Node.js library that collects Jitsi Meet's client stats, and I mean the bitrate, bit bandwidth estimation, and image resolution, and stores them into a MongoDB database. I'm going to share the link with you if you're interested. Uh, I'm going to send it here in the chat. It's called Jitsi Meets Metrics Collector. um, and I actually have a second question about your stable releases. I just want to know if you guys have any plan to publish a new version of Jitsi Meet in the next few days, or do you have any public roadmap? Because um, every time we try to update our platform, our production platform, there's a new Jitsi Meet version that comes out. So I just want to know if you have any public release map or something like that.
I don't think we do. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we do plan to release a new stable very soon, and we are trying to. Actually, we have planned to release our release to Jitsi, which we do before releasing a stable version for this week. So it will come in the next week, probably.
Okay, thank
And
you. So,
we'll discuss if we can do something more like something like a roadmap that you can follow.
okay, great. Thank you. When you say in the next few weeks, do you mean August or maybe September?
Oh, in the next week, I'm saying, not few weeks.
In
It's
the next week.
I'm saying very, very soon. We're planning immediate release this week, and I don't expect the stable to, unless we hit some issues, of course. But I don't expect the stable to get much longer. It will be in the next week.
Okay. Well, that was clear. Thank you very much.
Any other questions? Looks like no other questions. So let's call it. Thank you everyone for coming, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks.